right, here we go. What's up, lovely people? We got Bo Slate. We got Ryan Rossetti. Ben Mann. 1 second. My daughter said she's gonna come down. If you got anybody who's been in this room a long time, long enough to know when we rip Bowman blaster cases, I try to, because there's 40 blasters in a case, I try to get my daughter to come down and help, and I'll train the side camera, the one over here, on her, and she's going to pre-open boxes for me and hand me the packs. Otherwise, this break would take 3 hours. We'd be in Sarah territory. So, we got Matt McCrae, Mark Egren. I'm pretty fast, but this is very laborious. Tim Hampton, Anthony Chenault, Seth Bowman. Seth, I don't think it's going to let me tag you, buddy. And Seth, please, if you could, PM me your address. All this Bowman stuff will be out Monday. We got Brent. We got Gekis. And I do have another blaster case I plan on running tomorrow, probably the same way. And then obviously we have the national packs for tomorrow, which is going to be huge. I've had a lot of interest in the national packs. So as soon as I get confirmation tomorrow that the national packs are delivered, I will start lining them during the day. Those are going to be real quick, easy breaks. So we'll line and fill as many as we can during the day tomorrow. And then when I get home off of work, we will probably drop another blaster case. All right, I think that's everybody. I'm going to get started. My daughter's not here yet. As soon as she is, we're going to turn the side camera around over here on my side table, and she's going to just start ripping blasters open for me. So let me get all these out of the case. And again, this is a first wave blaster case direct from Topps. And for you guys that have been in this room a few years, anytime we've done Bowman first wave blaster cases on the retail side, and I get them from my guy who has direct account with Topps, they've always treated us very, very well. I mean, we've hit some fucking crazy stuff out of blaster cases. It's pretty wild. So hopefully 2023 is no different. I mean, I'm sure all you guys have been seeing the post on Facebook, what people are pulling out of retail. You know, when you buy random blasters off the shelf, it's very hit or miss. You know, if there's 10 of them there, you buy all 10. I mean, fuck, man, you might get eight autos in those 10. Or there might be 20 there, and you might open 20 and there's nothing. That's why I like opening blaster cases, because they typically pack them out kind of like they do hobby cases. You know, there's usually a set range of autographs in here, a set range of hits. I remember in 2022, I want to say, and I could probably look back at the video, the first few blaster cases we did of 2022 Bowman, I want to say we almost had as many hits as we did boxes. 2022 first wave was nuts. I mean, we were hitting Ellie De La Cruz autos, Valera, when Valera was hot. I mean, just crazy, crazy stuff. My internet sucks. What do you mean? What are you talking about? Is my shit lagging? Do not tell me my internet's lagging. I'm watching it on my iPad. It seems pretty clear. I think it's your internet. You ain't making that big money yet, Adam. Once you do, you can buy some better internet. So I'm going to set them up right here. And when my daughter comes in, she's just going to reach over while we're breaking and just pull them and start ripping them. But here we go, 40 blasters. Is it choppy for anybody else? Because if it is, I would rather try to like restart my computer and restart the stream before we open any boxes up. So speak now or forever hold your peace. Again, I'm watching it. I'm watching it on my iPad and it seems fine. All right, everybody good? All right, here we go. Let's get started. Let's pray to God my daughter comes down and helps. If not, this is going to be a 3-hour break. I usually do 5 at a time, so let's see what we got here. Good luck, everybody. Let's hit something nice. The other thing, too, and I don't know if you guys noticed this or not, the difference between this year's retail and previous years. So in 2021, they added base autos to retail. That was a big addition because before that, before 2021, the only autos you can get were paper autos, green and green shimmer. Well, excuse me, 2020, they added canary. So in 2020, it was green, green shimmer, and canary. 2021, they added base autos, green, green shimmer, paper, in 2021. 2022, they kept it pretty much the same. Base autos, canary, green, green shimmer are the chrome autos that you can pull from retail and base. And then obviously the full rainbow of paper autos. This year, they've added, so you could pull green, green shimmer, green grass autos, canary autos, base autos, and I don't know if you guys noticed this or not, but they added the insert set autographs in retail, which you could never get before. Super limited autograph versions of select inserts. And I want to say that these autograph insert sets that are in retail, I want to say you can hit supers out of because they're sticker autos. Don't quote me on that. I'm pretty sure I remember reading that. So there's a lot more auto chase this year. Obviously they made a lot more of it, but just kind of spreading the word. But Drew Jones has a paper auto. I don't know if you guys know that either. I mean, you fuck around and hit an orange or a red Drew Jones paper auto, you know, you're going to bring some money in. And you can hit rookie autos out of this stuff too, so the Adleys of the world, you know, Josh Jung, if he has autos in here, I'm not even sure if he does. So you can hit rookie autos. I think rookie, man, I want to say you could, I want to say they added a parallel in retail last year for rookie. I think you can get another color besides green or canary. I could be wrong on that though. And I talked to my guy today too. Yeah, again, he's direct with Topps, and he usually has access to any retail SKU. And it looks like from what he's telling me, there's going to be no value packs of Bowman. So we know they cut out the cellos. 2021, I believe, was the last year they did cellos for Bowman with the camos in them. So, but last year they did the value packs, and the value packs were fun, man. It's a cheap way to hit some shit. I did very well on the value packs last year, but it looks like this year there's going to be no value packs, which sucks. What's up, Kenny? Kenny, how did you not use some of that break credit and jump in this? Are you boycotting me already? Are you saving it up for the the 18 national packs for tomorrow. All right, here we go, guys. Good luck. All right, first blaster. We got a hit. Canary. So, I don't think that's going to be an auto because it's not turned backwards. Spencer Jones Super was pulled where? If you tell me best breaks, I'm going to stab myself in the eye with a pen. It seems like that dude hits every fucking superfractor. Justin Crawford, Martinez. Roderick Arias, Max Muncy, Lunar. From a hobby personal. What room pulled it though? Was it a whatnot pull? Well, from what I see, Platinum pulled it. All right, 2 hits in this box. I like where we're starting. From what I've seen about breaks, there must be 4 Spencer Jones base autos in his superfractor because that fucking dude is really hard to hit. Really, really hard to hit. All right, here's hit number 1. Purple paper, first Bowman. Of course, we get the wrong Diamondback. Ruben Santana, purple paper. Oh, I wouldn't be mad at a redemption Spencer Jones. At least you don't have to worry about him fucking up the center or anything like that. Canary, not a first. Elijah Green, though, that's not bad. Going to the Nationals. What was that? Cubs, Nats, Anthony Chenault. Nice Elijah Green to 75. That doesn't suck. My daughter should have been back by now. She's going to ghost me, watch. All right, looks like we got a no-hitter. Henry Davis. I mean, these kids, you can't even get them. I was like, I'll pay you some fucking money to just sit here and open boxes like before. I don't want to do it. It's like, can you imagine being 17, 18 years old and you can make, 30, 40 bucks for just sitting for a half hour and opening some boxes? I mean, when I was that age, I would have, Jesus Christ, I would have jumped all over that. My kids are so indifferent when it comes to making money. They're just like, whatever. I could have offered her 10 grand. She still would have felt the exact same way about it. Austin Charles. Vaughn Grisham. I see a lot of people looking for Adams' boy, Duran. I mean, I don't follow the Red Sox at all at a spike because I'm a Yankees fan. So he must be doing well. Let me pull this shit up. Blaster number 3. Looks like another no-hitter. Andy Pages, Simon Juan, Tony Blanco Jr. Bro, if you would have put a bet in the beginning of the year with all of the commercials that Topps was doing with fucking J-Rod, cooking Series 1 boxes in the oven and fucking, literally every other page you turn, it was J-Rod everywhere, J-Rod everywhere. If you would have made a bet in the beginning of the year that Kelnick would be literally mopping the floor with fucking J-Rod at this point in the season, you would have won some serious money. Rushman. I still can't believe the Orioles. Drew Jones. If you'd have told me the Yankees were in fucking last place and the Orioles were not that far out of first, I would have laughed at you. Absolutely wild. Drew Jones, first chrome. That's what makes baseball great. So unpredictable. Just like Ohtani. 5 innings, 13 strikeouts, 5 earned runs. Like, how is that even possible? How do you pitch 5 innings and get 13 Ks and give up 5? Ah, man, it's not backwards. God damn it. We have our first green shimmer, but unfortunately it's not going to be an auto because it's not backwards. Ooh, maybe it is an auto. Or maybe the autos aren't backwards in retail. Sweet. Maybe we have our first auto, possibly. And we got a pink paper. And he still gave up 5. Pretty wild. Marcus Lee Sang, Lunar. Oh, they're not all backwards? No shit. All right. I like that. That means we might have our first green shimmer auto. Luis Garcia, Encarnacion. Pat Mulkeen, you were there in the beginning when I first started this room, ripping 2020 Bowman retail. Isn't that fucking crazy? It's literally 5 years later, and we're still sitting here ripping Bowman retail. I mean, anybody with half a brain would have moved on at this point, but I'm literally the dumbest fucking person on the planet that keeps buying retail. All right, here we go. I thought it was a rookie sign. Gabriel Moreno, pink out of 299, going to Seth Bowman. Welcome to the room, sir. I meant, God damn it. 5 years since I started breaking, 3 years since I started this room. Sorry. Mistake. No, it's not an auto. Not a first Bowman either. Eric Brown going to the Brew Crew. Mark Egren. Green Shimmy Shim Shim out of 99. It seems like fucking 5 years though. It seems like it was a lifetime ago. I think it's a non-hitter. We're 5 blasters in. Calm down there, Mr. Red Sox Pants. Frias. Zagnito. Sky Blue. Come on, baby. Be somebody. Braylon Bishop at a 4.99. No, I started before COVID. Yeah, so it was perfect timing. I started a room breaking retail, called it Retail Breaks. Literally a month later, COVID happens. 2 months after that, everybody in this fucking game decides that they love retail and they can't live without it. A couple years after, I'm just another retail breaker. And then I would just sit there and go, no, I'm not. I was here before that. And they're like, yeah, sure you were. You're just another guy going to Walmart, pulling shit off the shelf, trying to. I was like, bro, that's why I changed the name of the room. I just can't deal with it anymore. Jordan Alvarez. No, it was too. The first time I ever saw retail go crazy was 2019 Zion Prism Basketball. That was wild. And then, but actually 17 update. 17 update was pretty crazy too with the Judge hype. And 17 update was crazy. 18 Bowman, it was crazy, but I remember you could still walk in anywhere and find 2018 Bowman blasters on the shelf. But 2019 Prism Basketball, that's when it got weird. And then the Jason Dominguez hype with 2020 Bowman, that was the first time I ever seen Bowman just get wiped off the shelf everywhere you go. You couldn't find it. It's pretty wild. Thank you. I tell this story all the time because it's hilarious. Like guys who haven't been in, like they just got into cards during the pandemic or something like that. Like I remember so many times going to Target and they would have the Excel boxes sitting on the floor. I've told this story a million times. People are probably fucking tired of hearing about it, but it's just funny. The only reason I bring it up because I seen today somebody selling a 2017-18 basketball Prism Blaster, and I want to say it was like $200 or something like that. I remember vividly in 2017-18 looking for 2018 Topps Chrome. I would open up those Excel boxes and I would pull all of the Prism basketball megas and blasters and cellos and fucking just throw them on the floor, and I'm like rifling through it looking for Topps Chrome, and I would just leave it all behind. I cannot tell you how many blasters and megas of 2017-18 Prism basketball I left. And I think they had the I want to say they had the retail boxes. It was like a one auto retail box type setup, not like the retail boxes of today, but it was like a Target exclusive thing. And they would have those. They were like mini hobby boxes basically, where you were guaranteed an auto. Just tons of those sitting in there, and I just leave them on the floor. Ugh. And then when that shit started going crazy, shit, I remember for Zender, you know, Mike Gio and Kyle Zender, I found so much 2018 and 19 Prism basketball. I have pictures in my phone. It makes me sick. I shipped boxes and boxes of Prism basketball to Zender because he just wanted to rip it for himself and hunt Zion. So I would be at Walmart or Target, and I would call up Zender, and I'll be like, hey, bro, there's a whole shelf of Prism basketball here. Do you want it? And he's like, yeah. And he would fucking, back then when I had PayPal, he'd PayPal me the money right on the spot. I'd buy it for him. He'd give me a little bit of break credit in Gio's room. And, you know, I look at those pictures now. If I would have sold that shit during the height, I literally could have bought a house. It's so fucking crazy. Yeah, Joey, it's the same thing. To this day, I just recently started going through all my boxes because I kind of want to sell everything down here in my office. That's got, yeah, there we go. There's our first base auto. I have so much shit. I'm thinking about just kind of organizing it and offering somebody to come look at it. It's like, you know, all my good autos, good numbered stuff is gone, but I have shoe boxes and shoe boxes and shoe boxes filled with, you know, draft Bowman Chrome from the last, you know, 7 or 8 years. And I'm sure there's still a lot of guys in there that are going to pop, you know, just boxes and boxes and boxes. I have boxes of 2018 update. Obviously, there's no Ohtani or anything like that in there, but, you know, if you were a guy who did a lot of $1 to $5 boxes, you'd make a killing from what's in my fucking basement. But my point was, I was kind of thinking about just organizing everything, and I completely forget where I was going with that, by the way. Too late. What did you say? Oh, that's okay. So I vividly remember back in 17, 18, around that time, when you could literally go to any Target, anywhere in Target, and find gravity feeds of Optic Prism football. It was just all just sitting there. Nobody ever bought it. I specifically remember buying a couple gravity packs of Prism in 2017 because of Mahomes. I remember, I'm not a big football guy, but I remember hearing a lot about Mahomes in the hobby world. Burrios Lunar. So I remember buying a few retail packs, gravity packs of Prism, and I want to say a green Mahomes. I have went through every fucking box in my house 10 times over. I know I didn't it's here somewhere. I have a green Mahomes Prism somewhere, and it's driving me fucking crazy. I can't find it. I've looked and looked and looked and looked and looked. I distinctly remember hitting it, and I cannot find it. But I am ridiculously unorganized. Yeah, Pat was just telling me that the Jones Super was hit. Does anybody know what room it was hit in? I'm curious what room it was. Bro, that shit, I'll never find it. I'll find it when Mahomes blows his ACL out. I'll find it 3 days after that. God forbid that happens. That's gonna be very close to when I find it. The universe does not want me to succeed in life, so it'll never let me do that. I mean, is it on camera? Was it a room, or was it just some dude ripping boxes for somebody? Vaquero, Lunar. Mejia. Martinez. Got a purple paper right there. Cheerio, Nito. Oh, by the way, Tim Hampton won the paper in this one. Tavares, Jace Jen. Oh, Malkeen. While you're here, let me show you something real quick, bro. I found this. I'm going to send with that green for you. I got some first editions from a break. That break actually this was a different break. So I'm going to send all this shit to you. Well, not the auto, but the first edition Malloys with that green. Because I love you and you still break with me for some reason. My daughter completely ghosted me. Isn't that nice? Purple paper. Byron Buxton. Going to the Twinkies with a nice soft corner. No problem, brother. Just remember that when I have problems filling my fucking Monopoly breaks that I'm going to be doing this weekend. I got a bunch more Monopoly that we're going to break or try to break. Got canary paper there. I see this Monopoly thing has really just perplexed me to fucking no end. To absolutely no end. You see people list Monopoly, you'll see 55 laughing emojis, and then you'll see 155 DM sent. And it's like people are shitting on it constantly. Corona, Lunar. It is such a fucking fun product, man. I just don't get why people are so negative. I just don't get it. Dylan George. I know I've kind of beat this up a little bit. Bro, I fucking love that. I think that was so smart of Panini to do. That guy is such a phenomenon. I mean, of course. Why wouldn't he have a fucking Prism card? I love it, dude. I would love to. I'm not kidding you. If I hit one of his autos, like out of a fucking blaster or something, that shit, I'd probably keep that shit in my PC, man. Because it's such a unique card. It's just wild. Yeah, I think it's the broke people, and it's the people like me who went to 20 Targets and just found empty shelves. It's so annoying. You're like, fuck, man. I just seen on Twitter, Target's restocking Monopoly. You go out and try to grab some, and it's just empty shelves. Peyton Graham. Look at eBay getting some hits. J-Dom's struggling a little bit, huh? How's Volpe selling still? Is he selling decent still? I mean, it doesn't matter if fucking Dominguez hits 082 for a full season. His shit's still going to be $1,000 for a base auto. People are too heavily invested in him. Did Jesus? I think J-Dom's too big to fail at this point. All right, here we go. Our first base auto, and we got another hit in there somewhere. Looks like a lava refractor. Hopefully the first auto is decent. Oh, I am very big, and I fail all the time. I fail at walking. I fail at life. I fail at finance. I fail at my job. That's all I do is fail. Josh Young. Ozuna. Brian Acuna. This right here, you want to talk about the biggest fucking snipe hunt, snake oil fucking salesman? Are people buying into this card? I see them paying $20, $25 for this card. It's like, come on, man. What are you doing? Hector Rodriguez Lunar, first Bowman. Do you not know Topps Chrome is like a month away? It's like, God, people just get FOMO so bad and so fast. It's so wild. Because it's his only rookie card. He wasn't in Series 1. He's probably going to be in Series 2, and Series 2 is literally weeks away. You know what I mean? All you got to do is just fucking wait a couple weeks, and you'll be able to get, you know. Speaking of Jason Dominguez, there you go. At a 75. Going to Steve Stoff. Well, the way he's selling, he's the second coming. All right, there's our auto. Edwin Arroyo at a 399. Ray Wave going to the Reds. Danny. I can't do two things at one time, Sarah. You know that. What'd you say? I can't go back and read, so you got to tell me again. First auto. Royals. Diego Hernandez. Blake Holland. First auto goes to you, sir. $10 blasters to get one auto so far. Nate Gage. Oh, I'm not acting, Pat. I wish I was. If you guys as a group want to pitch in and give me a nice Christmas present, give me some Hooked on Phonics, please. I need it. Sarah, what'd you say? I'm looking at the cards and my phone is off to the side. Oh, it showed up? Cool. I asked Jeremiah yesterday to remind me to pay him, and of course he didn't remind me, so I know you won't forget. Can you remind me when I get off and I'll send it to you? Did you figure out how much shipping was? I graduated from badge trimmers. I have my own box cutter with the logo on it. Can't use badge trimmers no more. Unless you can figure out how to fit the logo on a badge trimmer, I'd still use one. All right, tell me how much I owe you for shipping too, so I can send it all at once, please. 454. I cannot believe my fucking daughter just completely ghosted me. I said, honey, I gotta work tomorrow morning. If I have to do this, I'm gonna be live for 3 hours by myself. Can you please just help? You'll turn this into a 1 hour ordeal if you just come rip some boxes for me. Okay, I'll help you. It's like, come on, bro. Of course she's a teenager. Yeah, she's 18. Actually, no, 19. She just turned 19. Bro, in a year and a half, all of my kids, I got 3 daughters, they're all going to be not teenagers anymore. You want to talk about a mind fuck? Wait till you have kids, and then you sit down and realize they're not going to be teenagers anymore. You're going to be the father of 3 adults. You want to talk about realizing that you have one foot in the grave and the other on a banana peel? Here's auto number 2, base auto, is when that happens. It's like that Eminem song where he's like, I forget what he says, but something like, I'll be sitting on the porch drinking 40s while Haley's out getting smashed. I remember hearing that when my kids were real little. And fucking, oh my God, that is exactly what it is. But I don't drink 40s. Yeah, I know. Two of my kids are in college now. 2 of them are in college. My youngest, though, she's a little fucking hustler, man. I say it all the time, and people are tired of hearing it, but I'm so proud of this fucking kid. She has her own Whatnot account. She's been selling vintage clothes for probably almost a year now. I mean, I'm not kidding. This kid goes live. She went live last night for like 3 hours. She did 1,200 in sales last night on Whatnot selling vintage clothing. She went live the night before. I think she made 300 or 400. The night before that, 300 or 400. She does like one big show a week. She never makes under $1,000. I mean, she legit, I swear to God, if she goes live 3 to 4 times a week, I bet you she easily does $2,000 a week in sales. 18 years old. This kid is a fucking hustler, man. Hustler. All over the place, man. She buys from wholesalers. I mean, she like goes to fucking thrift store. I mean, she's a hustler, bro. Like every minute of the day, she's trying to source clothes, as she says, source. I'm sourcing, Dad. And what she does too, which is really smart. Whatnot, you don't even have to have a pulse anymore for Whatnot to give you a seller's account. So what she'll do is she'll find new vintage clothing sellers that Whatnot just, arbitrarily let on because they asked. And, if you don't have any followers or if you don't have a seller rating, it's kind of hard to make good sales on Whatnot. You got to build up your reputation. So she'll jump onto these new people for their first or second live and just snipe fucking clothes real cheap because they can't get any viewers or anything like that. She does it all the time. She'll get clothes she'll buy a shirt for $15, $20. She gets on her stream, sells it for $40, $50, whatever. I mean, she has sold fucking shirts, I'm not kidding you, for $500. Like vintage, like rap t-shirts and, like she's big into like old school Metallica and Slayer shirts. She has a whole collection of Metallica and Slayer shirts that are, it's probably worth fucking $5 or $6 just hanging on her thing. That she's like picked up wheeling and dealing, and she could easily sell and double, triple, quadruple her money, but she likes the shirts, so she hangs on to them, kind of as like an investment, like what we do. And it's fucking wild, man. I'm proud as fuck of her. She, I'm a 9 to 5 sucker. I've been a working stiff my whole life, blue collar. I work on printing machines. I do very well for a guy who does blue collar work. I live in a neighborhood where doctors live, but I'm a blue collar guy. I work my fucking ass off, man. I work 60, 70 hours a week, every week, weekends, holidays, the whole bit. And all I told my kids growing up is you do not want to do what I fucking do. Zach Gieloff at a $2.99. Told him, you do not want to do what I do. You do not want to work for somebody. You do not want to wake up at fucking 4:30 in the morning. Oh, yeah, they met me. My one neighbor, a lot of my neighbors, apparently Chase Bank must pay everybody who they employ fucking $900,000 a year. Because everybody in my neighborhood just about, I live in Columbus, Ohio. I'm not kidding you. 60% maybe even more, Zavala Lunar, they work for Chase. And these fucking people never go to work. They're always home. They're always walking around. They're fucking mowing their grass and doing this and doing that. You know, and they're living in fucking very expensive homes. And my neighbor Gutierrez at a 99. Just a couple days ago, my neighbor fucking ran into her garage door with her car, and her husband's on vacation or work or whatever, and she comes over freaking out. I literally think it was the kind of freak out like if my husband finds out that I backed into a car, he's gonna back into my head with the back of his hand. Like, it was that kind of scared. Like, oh my God, can you please come help me fix this? And it was just so funny that, you know, these people are rich that live around me. They look at me like I'm a fucking scumbag. And it was just so funny. When the scumbag has to come bail you out, I love it. I helped her out. She probably still got hit by her husband, but hopefully it wasn't too bad. What'd you say? You work in downtown Columbus? Who was that? Justin? Really? Don't tell me Chase. I'm up on the north side. I live in Delaware, on the north side of Columbus. Hey, I'm happily that guy. There's Mokeen's boy right there, Malloy. Shay Langoliers. The only thing more depressing than that story is this fucking case so far. Gonzalez. I live in a town named after a state, yes. For the courts, oh no. You ain't a Fed, are you, cuz? Cam Collier Lunar. Finally something decent. There you go, Danny. For the courts. Oh, God. I feel bad for you if you work in downtown Columbus in the courts. I bet you're fucking a very busy man. Lugo. Oh, P.O. No. Oh, shit. P.O. Oh, that's great, man. J.J. Blade going to the fish at a $2.99. I just want to let you know I sell my urine, allegedly. And you can count on it every month. No problem. I charge $55 a fucking milliliter. So any of your guys that have a hard time, you know, just tell them to slide in my DMs. I got them. What is that? Oh, please tell me that's a redemption. What is that? Oh, it's a backwards paper card. Paper auto coming up. And we got a chrome auto. I have to know. There you go. There's the lunar for you, Adam. I have to know. Have you ever caught anybody using the Wizinator or whatever it's called? Cam, call your chrome. I hear Tyson fucking talk about that. Oh my god, that shit is so funny. The Wizinator. Alright, there's our auto. It's a paper auto. Hopefully it's good. I think it was gold, as a matter of fact. Damn, even the paper autos are backwards. There's a lime green. Lugo Gonzalez. I'm not, you know, your definition of peeking and mine are two completely different things. I like to buzz through the chrome and the paper and then save the hits for last. I got to know where the hits are. I'm not looking at the hits. I just got to know where they is. Green paper. First Bowman. James, there you go. Adam C. A little something, 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 something. Lime green at $3.99. All right, paper auto. Hopefully it doesn't suck. Come on, baby. Oh, it's a base paper auto, too. What's worse than a paper auto? A base paper auto. And, of course, it's a picture. Why wouldn't it be? Cardinals. So, in theory, wouldn't that make packs more searchable? If you have a chrome backwards, the curve would be opposite. Yeah, but I don't. They're not doing any packs this year, Pat. So it's all either retail boxes or blasters. So there's no individual packs this year. But yeah, it probably would. All right, here we go. Base auto number 2. Good luck. First Bowman, I see a bat. Nick Vaughn, outfielders for the Padres. I think this is the second one we've hit. I remember in 2020 Bowman, I think that was the first year they did that with the backwards autos. And it was nice because you'd be able to flip all the cards over, slide them to the side as a breaker, and see if you've seen green or canary or something, then you know you had an auto coming. It still bothers the shit out of me that we never hit a Dominguez green out of Bowman Retail. We got a Witt, but we never got a Dominguez. We hit a couple out of the mega boxes that year, but never got them at a regular retail. Got a lot of color, man. I bet you we're probably close to almost 1 per on an average with color. I mean, I think if you could, at the end of a blaster case, end up with over 30 numbered cards, that's pretty solid, I think. But I am absolutely pumped for these national packs tomorrow. Man, I hope I can hit somebody a big-ass Ohtani. Or even a big Acuna. And I cannot believe the Black Prism 101 Ronald Acuna rookie card from the national packs is on eBay right now for like $2,500. That seems so fucking cheap to me. Ooh, there we go. Little gold or canary action. Ah, Brent, don't fucking remind me, please. I had to go to 3 different strip clubs to get hookers to give me enough blow to fucking make it through this. 3 different ones. Opposite ends of the town. Can't find any blow in this neighborhood I live in. I'm sure one of the doctors that live around here, maybe he can prescribe me some. Alright, there's another hit. Magenta Chrome. I know. I always scare them off, though, because I always say, hey, what's up, man? How you doing? My name's Chris the Fed. And they never want to fucking call me back for some reason. I'm like, no, it's just, you know, it's just a nickname from high school. I used to eat a lot, and they would always say, damn, Chris looks like he's fed. No chrome hits there. I want to see that damn redemption. Has anybody seen a Spencer Jones green shimmer, or green grass redemption? Is there even such thing? Seth, it's certainly possible, man. It is certainly possible. Shit, I ripped 10, I think around 10 last week when they first came out. Shit, I think I ended up with like 3 or 4 autos out of that 10. It's just luck of the draw. That's what I was saying in the beginning. When you go to the store and you buy blasters off the shelf, it's not from a sealed case. So you could literally, buy 10 blasters, get lucky enough, and hit an auto in every fucking one of them if you buy them off Walmart or Target shelf. But, or you could buy 30 of them and not hit a fucking thing. You know, that's the risk of buying random blasters off the shelf. Well, of course they do. It's very effective. They literally, when blasters come out, there's absolutely first wave, second wave, 100%. The blasters that first hit the shelf, I don't care what anybody says, man. I've been ripping retail long enough. I've seen it. I've opened probably more retail than the average person. You know, I've done cases and cases and cases of this stuff over the years. Every time Bowman drops, the first wave, the first week or two that you find it in the stores is always loaded. Always. And then when they restock, you know, a few weeks into Bowman, or if you like go to Steel City and buy a blaster case, you know, a month after release, or even now, to be honest with you, I bought cases off of Steel City before and Blowout and all those places. Man, it just, I don't know what it is. It just does not favor you when you buy cases off of them. All of the huge hit, you watch the big breakers that get huge allocation. You look at their cases, you'll see 2 oranges in a hobby case with a gold and a red and a super. I promise you, if you bought 20 fucking cases from Blowout or Steel City, for whatever reason, I'm not being conspiratorial at all, but just for whatever reason, you will never find a case like that. It's not going to happen. Not in a million years. You are not going to find a case like that buying it from any online retailer. It's, I don't know what it is, man. I don't know how they do it, but they somehow, some way get the better run of cases into the hands that have the most eyes. And look, again, if you've been doing this long enough, you've been around long enough, anybody who has knows I'm right. 100%. I just think it's set up in their business plan. And again, I've talked about this a lot, but I work in the printing business. Like, that's what I do for a living. I've done it for 25 years. I work in the printing business. I work on machines very similar to the ones that manufacture, print, cut these cards. I understand how they collate and package. Like, I'm very familiar with the process that Topps and Panini uses their manufacturer. I'm very familiar with that process. It would not shock me one bit that it is a part of the process that the way the math works out as far as how many hits per case gets delegated to certain cases on certain pallets, and those pallets only go to tier 1 spenders. Because why would fucking Topps and Fanatics ever send loaded cases to, you know, Joe Schmo fucking break, or myself? Why would they ever put a loaded case out for a guy like me to get when nobody's going to see this video? They want that case to land where somebody has 20,000 people in their room and gets fucking 5,000-6,000 YouTube hits a day after the video drops on YouTube. That's why, like, you hear guys fucking talk about like that loaded case shit with Backyard, about how they were getting loaded cases. Then you see like even the bigger breakers, like Real Breaks shit. I'm telling you, I spend $10 million a year and that could never happen. You're fucking crazy. Bullshit. I've been in the printing business 25 years. I would bet my life. I would bet my kid's life that it could easily be done. People think, like, they just think on the surface and they don't understand the way the printing business works. You think for a second, say like National Treasures last year with the triple logo man LeBron, right? They make that card, and then the company that makes the card, you telling me that Panini just says, hey man, here are these jerseys. We're going to make this great card. It's going to be a triple logo man of LeBron. We want you to, here's the mock-up. Here's the design. Make this card for us. Here's the jerseys. Do it. Do you think they just give that to the manufacturer and go, okay, no, we trust you. Here, just make that card. They know how much money that card's going to be worth, or roundabout. And then do you think they just sit back and trust them that it gets put into a box and then it gets set into the rotation of all the cases? No. It doesn't work like that. Bata status again. There are Panini reps that are there while that card's being made. That shit is under armed guard after it's made. It is literally like Fort Knox until that card is put into a box. And I bet you fucking anything, as soon as that big card is put into a box, the Panini reps walk right over to that box and they go, the only way we can guarantee that this case is gonna make it into the rotation is if we personally bring it to a random distributor and mix it in without anybody knowing. And that's how you get, going back to Adam again, that's how you get guys like Backyard that seem to hit every fucking logo man on the planet, is because Panini knows exactly where those cases are. It's by design. And why wouldn't they want Backyard to pull all those logo mans? They have a huge audience. I mean, it's fucking simple economics. They want eyes on the biggest cards being pulled. So you can believe all you want that it can't happen. And I started saying it, and then I seen a lot of other people mention it too. But if you watch that documentary McMillions or whatever the fuck it's called on HBO Max, bro, I grew up around fucking criminals and thieves. You have no idea how fucking cunning they are and how smart they are. I promise you, somebody in that plant where that triple logo man was, there were dozens of people talking to their homeboys going, look, there's a $5 million card at my job. It's under armed guard, Encarnacion. We're going to figure out Mission Impossible style how to go in there and get it. And if you watch that documentary, McMillions, it just shows you how brilliant people can be. That guy was stealing every McDonald's winning Monopoly piece out of the Monopoly game. Crazy. Every fucking one. Every big one, anyway. And the way he did it, if you watch that documentary to the ending, you're just like, oh my God. How fucking smart was that guy? Anyway, there goes my rant. All right, here we go. Oh, this is just a gold. It looks like an insert, unfortunately. Gold insert. Henry Davis going to the Pirates. Sights on September. Well, it's like anything else. You get too greedy, you're going to get caught. 100%. Hey, Sammy, what's up? You get too greedy, you're going to get caught. There was a guy around here that was robbing the same bank over and over again. I think he got it like 4 times or maybe 5 times before they caught him. That's the type of shit, it's like, bro, after the 3rd time, you're not sitting in your living room with a bag of cash going, bro, I just robbed the same bank 3 times and I haven't been caught. And they have no idea who it is. A rational person would go, maybe I should just fucking hang it up and enjoy this money and keep my nose clean for the rest of my life. Nope. What do they do? I bet you I can get it a 4th time and then a 5th time. The first time wasn't him? Oh boy. That's terrible. Oh Jesus. I always forget to say this, but by the way, anybody watching on YouTube Live, this is a Facebook stream. I can only see the comments from Facebook. So if you want to interact, you got to hop over on Facebook. I'm sure there's a way to do it, but I am way too dumb for that. Oh, I mean, yeah, look, I'm sure he wasn't going to church on Sunday and doing teen advocate fucking seminars for sobriety, I'm sure that money got handed over right to somebody with a big bag of something. I think what's going on, Garano, is Malkeen is from the future, and he's got one of those almanacs, and he knows something about this kid, Malloy, that nobody else does. I seen him you remember, if you've known Pat Malkeen for a few years, Christian Robinson was his big crush. You'd see Pat Malkeen in every Facebook room on Facebook, buying K-Rob color. Pat, here's the question. Where the fuck is K-Rob? Like, for real. I don't know. I haven't been following him. Is he does he still play baseball? I mean, God, man. You figured he would have been up by now if he was good. Oh, that's right. That's what happened to him. Oh, shit. It's good, right, Sam? That woman is talented. All right, there we go. Another base auto. It'd be nice if we can hit a green or canary or something. Ah, man, that sucks. Who else did something similar? Wasn't that Khalil? Oh, Khalil did the bat thing. You're a big Tatis guy, too. I thought for sure Tatis was going to... Oh, there's a blue paper sticking backwards, so that must be an auto. What is that? Oh, that's that blue paper. So we got a blue paper auto and a chrome auto. I love the amount of hitters in this year's Bowman, though. Come on, man. Give us our first green auto. I just hope fucking Tatis can just make it through this year. I don't care if he doesn't do shit behind the plate. If he can just make it through the year without getting hurt, I'd be happy. Bro, we all were. Are you kidding me? God, Tatis made middle-aged men go crazy. Bro, I remember... I remember fucking... what was that cat's name? Oh, shit. There was a guy in this room when Tatis started really blowing up after he got called up, before he got hurt for his first time. You know, his prices were fucking wild. Gabriel Gonzalez, Lunar, going to the Mariners. His prices were wild. And he didn't have an image variation in Series 2 or Chrome. So the only technical image variation you could buy of Tatis was from the Target set, where you get one Chrome image variation per set. So I'm sitting there, I was doing a break, and I think a buddy sent it to me. There was an ad on eBay, a gold Tatis image variation from the Target set was on eBay for like $125 or something like that. This, like, he was already up super duper cheap. So I look on the eBay listing, and it turns out this guy literally lives in the same fucking town that I do. I'm like, no way. So I message the guy, and I'm like, oh my god, you live fucking 10 minutes from me. So whatever, we make a deal. I go up and meet him, buy the card. The card was fucking beautiful, beautiful. And I'm like, fuck it. For once I'm gonna buy this card, Garcia Lunar. I got this thing so cheap. It's probably going to be a very sought after card because he doesn't have any image variations in anything. I'm going to sit on this one. And of course, I sold it within a week. And during the pandemic, that fucking card was unbelievably expensive. It's just one of the 10,000 dumb fucking moves I've made where I've sold a card too early. But that Tatis just stings me, man. Gold rookie gold bonus. Oh my god. I'm looking at what Ohtani's doing right now. His prices. It's kind of unbelievable, man. Somebody was selling his update warm-up jersey SP. Apparently that's like a $250 card right now. I cannot tell you how many of those cards I sold for like $30. You know, remember when the bat down Acuna was like $1,000 card raw? God damn, I fucking sold so many of those cards too. Orange Wave auto. Oh my god. You still have the purple, right? I still got that purple. Me and Nathan Chalesta went halves on a Tatis Meyer purple. And God, man, we were up so much money. That card was selling for crazy amounts of money. Oh, I missed an auto. Oh, it was a base paper auto. That card was selling for crazy amounts of money at one point. And we're like, nah, we'll hold it for a little while longer. Then he gets hurt, and then it's literally nothing. Oh, it's so fucking infuriating. Tamar Johnson, Brady House, and Prado. All right, here we go. Green paper. Michael Garcia, shortstop for the Royals. Lime green to tree 99. Getting a lot of color, man. All right, this looks like a base paper auto. The fuck? Why was that backwards? Interesting. I don't know why that was backwards. All right, base auto, hopefully. First Bowman. Red Sox. There you go, Adam C. Roman Anthony. You hit 2 Tatis Sapphires in one break? Oh my god. Did any of you guys ever hit a bat down Sapphire? An 18 Sapphire? Bro, do you remember 2018 Sapphire? It was like one super every 3 boxes or something. Wasn't it something like that? The odds were insanely in your favor to pull a superfractor. I always thought Sapphire back then in 17 and 18, I thought Sapphire was kind of gimmicky, so I never really jumped into it. But goddamn, you remember how much that Acuna bat down Sapphire was going for? at one point. Insane. Yeah, remember Real Breaks Garcia? You remember how much... I remember I first joined Real Breaks, I think, in 2018. And it was right around the time Sapphire came out. And one of those cats posted what they bought of Sapphire. There was like a table full of those things. And I think he still had them way after, like in the 2019, 2020. You know, when they were like $5,000 a box. Well, here's another auto. I guess you just seen it, though. Lugo, Trey Sweeney. All right, pink paper. First Bowman, Jesus Baez going to the Mets. There you go, Saldana. At $2.99, at least it's something. OGs at a breaking game, son. All right, blue paper auto. Of course it's a pitcher. Why wouldn't it be a pitcher? Chase McDermott going to the Astros. 78 out of 150. Bo Slate. That is you, sir. Not even a first auto. Alright, we got something in here. That's a green or something. Yeah, it's a green joint. It's an insert. God damn it. I cannot believe we haven't had our first green canary or green shimmer auto yet. Mercedes Brooks Lee. The other thing I can't believe I'm still awake and functioning. It's kind of wild. Wagner. There you go, Adam. Another Red Sox Lunar for you. Christian Hernandez. Junior. Alonzo. Man, this is going to be a lot of fucking paper. God. Spotlight. Drew Gilbert and Giannano. All right, green insert, I believe. Jordan Westberg going to the Orioles at a 99. Green Bowman top 100. Bro, Drew Jones chromes and Spencer Jones chromes are insanely hard to hit. Samantha, how long have you guys known me? A lot of you guys have been in this room since the beginning. Even before I started this room, I was, decently well known on Facebook for making sales and stuff like that. If you haven't learned at this point that I am brutally honest, I would tell you in a flat second if I did some blow tonight. I would literally, without hesitation, tell you. Now, I am just so tired, I'm on the other end of it. I kind of got my second win. Oh, there's no doubt. No doubt about it. And tomorrow's probably going to be another late night. Because I got another blaster case tomorrow. And we have all those national packs. I mean, assuming they fill. Yeah, it's Friday for sure. I feel like a lot of people don't understand what the national packs are, though. That's the only thing that worries me. And I got a lot of money tied up in these fucking things. I figured worst case scenario, if I can't fill them and break them, I'm just going to put them in the safe, honestly, and just... Grano, here's what I will tell you. I'll be brutally honest, and this is the God's honest truth. There might have been a time in my life where I partook, allegedly, and I absolutely grew up in South Florida. You know, South Florida, one of their most well-known commodities is that yayo. And I gotta be honest, man. Columbus, Ohio. These cats are murderers around here, man. Murderers. Columbus, Ohio is a lot different than people think it is all I got to say. Allegedly, of course. But I'm an old man now. I can't do that shit. I got responsibilities. People that depend on me. I mean, Jesus Christ, I almost died from the flu 2 years ago. Or, I mean, not the flu. What was that shit called? COVID? I mean, I was an inch from death 2 years ago from COVID. You think I could do something like that? Samantha, what'd you say? I didn't see it. Is that an auto? What the fuck is that? Oh, it's just a base refractor. Damn it, no auto on this bus. No, I was not innovated. I was close though. I was close. They told me I was at 75 or 80% on the Airvo machine. And they said, if you get up to whatever, 85 or 90%, we have to intubate you. And I said, oh, hell nah. You ain't intubating me. Fuck that. I'll take my chances. But you are not sticking that tube down my throat. Damn it. Samantha, let me put the fucking... I mean, a smart person would do this. So I can actually read while I'm breaking. How about... Let's try it again. Samantha, go ahead. What'd you say? Now I can look ahead. Yeah, it got up there. It was like 75 or 80%, something like that. It was crazy. Our Tiger going to the Giants. Lime green at $3.99. Oh, Joey was talking smack about me? No way. I just created an endless loop. There you go. Logan Wagner Lunar going to the Dodgers. Mejia. Peyton Graham. I have a box full of Gleyber Torres over here. I don't know what I'm going to do with it. I'm probably going to try to sell some on Whatnot. Joey, are you still doing Whatnot? You were pretty successful there for a little while, weren't you, Joey? Selling singles on Whatnot? Alright, we got a refractor. Riley Green, Rookie of the Year. Mervis, he just got called up, didn't he? Didn't he get called up today? Arreyes. Too many low ballers? Oh, I thought you were doing good over there. Sam, how are you doing? Kenny Gomez, refractor out of $4.99, going back to the Astros. Mervis is 26. Samantha, are you still going live on Whatnot? All you guys go live way past my bedtime, so I can never fucking watch it. And that's my problem with Whatnot. You got to stay up late in order to do well over there. And it's just fucking impossible for me to do that. Damn, these last two blasters have sucked. Oh, Danny, you don't you sell on Whatnot, Danny? I don't know, but I'm sure there's one in here. Rafaela Lunar. And at the end of this break, guys, I will count every hit that we had, just so you can kind of get an idea of what comes out of a blaster case. Sanchez. Sold twice on Whatnot and did well. I don't know, man. When I got in Whatnot pretty early, before there was 9 million sellers over there, and every time I'd go on, guaranteed $500-600. If I stayed on for a little over an hour, guaranteed $500-600. And then I would I would run into somebody on the street that I vaguely knew, talking about cards, and they'll be like, "Oh yeah, I have this. Have you ever heard of an app called Whatnot?" I'm like, "Wait a minute, you have a Whatnot account?" And he's like, "Yeah, I have a Whatnot account." I'm like, "Oh, do you have a website or anything? Have you been a seller?" You know, like, really? You have a Whatnot account? Ozuna, Green Lunar. And I was just like, at that point, I'm just like, oh my God, they will literally give anybody a Whatnot account. Which is so dumb. I would rather just pay more of a fee and then just have some kind of verified process that you have to go through, have some kind of track record in this game, a year, 2 years, whatever. But all these people just jump right off the street. They bring their fucking Twitch crowd with them, and then they got a huge audience because they're talking about fucking White Claws and fucking trap music, and just happen to be opening cards at the same time. And the next thing you know, they're making fucking $5 million a year doing it. It's pretty wild. Like these bleacher break guys, that whole shit that went down. These guys started a year and a half ago. Or something like that, I think the guy said. A year and a half ago. Just jumped onto Whatnot and decided he's going to become a breaker. And just making millions and millions of dollars. It's fucking crazy, man. Crazy. I think the owner came out and said how many packages they've shipped in the, year and a half, 2 years that they've been on. Santana. Yeah, I know. We've hit 3 or 4 of them. I'm not ranting. Stop it. I'm just speaking facts, son. You got approved in 3 days. See, that's exactly my point. I mean, I'm happy for you. I'm glad you do it and you make money, but it just kind of ruins the credibility of it. All right, that's all you got to say. When I did the application, I had to fucking send them links to my room. And my wife just did it a few weeks ago. She got approved for the handmade and shit like that. Here's what I could tell you. Fuck sports cards. You wanna learn how to make some money on Whatnot? Watch the garage sales, estate sales part of Whatnot. Those people buy storage units. They go to a garage sale. They can literally sell anything. And when I fucking tell you anything. Oh, you did, Austin? shit, at the National last year, Whatnot had a huge presence. They had a couple booths set up. And they were anybody that walked up to the desk last year at the National, and if you had a Whatnot account, they were no questions asked turning you on to be a seller. All you had to do was walk up to the table and say you wanted to be a seller, and if you had a Whatnot account, they turned you on for live status. I know that because my youngest daughter, who sells vintage clothing, that's how she got approved for Whatnot. She came to the National with me, and I was prepared with this big long speech. I was gonna go up there and like vouch for her. Hey, I'm her dad. You know, I got a decent following on Facebook. I sell stuff over here. You know, I'm vouching for her. We walk up to the table, and fucking the guy, before we could even say a word, was like, "You guys want to be sellers on Whatnot?" I'm like, My daughter's like, "Yeah." And he's like, "Okay, do you have a Whatnot account?" My daughter's like, "Yeah." He's like, "Okay, here, just log in." And just like that, man, gave her live access. Crazy. As soon as I seen that, I was like, oh, wow. I need to get off of here as fast as I possibly can. The crazy part about Whatnot, though, is, man, they will, like, no questions asked. If you have a problem and you didn't get something or something got damaged in the mail, they just give you your fucking money right back. They don't even try to argue with you, which is pretty cool. I love that aspect of Whatnot. And again, FYI, if you're watching live on YouTube, this is a Facebook stream, and I can't see any comments over on YouTube. So if you want to come interact, come check us out on Facebook, Paper Pushers. Dude, how have we not gotten a green auto yet? Now I'm starting to say that, Adam. We have 5 blasters left after this, so 10 total. I mean, technically, we've hit 5 autos so far. Just haven't hit a green yet. Yeah, I mean, look. You know they made a shit ton more this year. Look at all the different parallels that they added. That's not a fucking... What is that? Oh, it's a purple chrome. I mean, you can tell just by the parallels that they added, they made so much more. Cleo Watson. All right, down to the last 10, guys. Good luck, man. And again, when we're done, I'll do a recap and hang out with me for a minute. I'm going to count all the hits so we get an idea of what comes out. Base purple chrome, first Bowman, Robert Perez going to Seattle. 138 out of 250. I believe that's Ben Mann. Roderick Reyes going to the Yank. These nuts. Joshua Baez. Gomez. Figueroa. Yeah, unfortunately, that's exactly what he's going to be. He's going to be a career minor leaguer, which is sad. Ohtani's a bust too, though. You know, remember how everybody said that? Made of glass. Going to get hurt constantly. Meanwhile, Mike Trout is lucky to play 100 games every fucking year. Nobody says a word. Ooh, we got a true gold, it looks like. True gold base. Hey, man, I'm just telling you the facts. This is absolutely a first wave blaster. Straight from Topps Direct. I didn't pack it out. Don't be mad at me. There you go. Junior Caminero Lunar. Nice hit. Oh, I was definitely one of those people. I love Judge, but it was just, I mean, you know, he's hurt right now. He still gets fucking hurt. He put together his rookie season. He managed not to get hurt. And last year, he managed not to get hurt. That'll probably be the last time he manages not to get hurt, unfortunately. I think there's a secret competition between him and Stanton of who can miss more games over there. Yordan Alvarez going back to the Astros. Ben Mann is probably mapping my address out from his house. How long it's going to take to get from him to me to stick a knife in the side of my neck and try to alibi it out. So he's probably calling his people, look, there's this guy I've been breaking with. He's literally killing me, and I need to go take care of it so I'm not tempted anymore. Pink. Bro, the Astros, it seems like the only hits are coming for the Astros. God, that's probably like the 7th or 8th numbered card for the Astros. Kenny Gomez, pink at a 175. The $1 million bounty. In the fine print it says, all you have to do, $1 million. All he has to do, the print gets smaller and smaller and smaller. You just gotta make it to the Hall of Fame. You just gotta break the all-time home run record. He's got to have less walks than anybody ever in history, and he's got to have more consecutive starts than Cal Ripken. And you get the $1 million. That's it. That's all you got to do is pull it and do those few things. I mean, give me a fucking break. Make it to the Hall of Fame. Are you fucking serious? I mean, how would you even contemplate putting a bounty out like that? $250,000 cash, $1 million if he makes it to the Hall of Fame. Bro, I would take that 250 so fast it'd make your head spin. Rodriguez. And I'd be nice about it. I'd be like, I'm going to take this 250 and I'm going to give the other portion of the bounty away. I'm going to let some other lucky guy have that other 750 if the other part of the bounty is met. And I'm going to do it while just trying not to laugh. It's, oh my God. If he makes it to the Hall of Fame, you get the other 750. I mean, how many fucking years do they think people have left? I'm not going to fucking make it until and if or Drew Jones makes it to the Hall of Fame. I'm probably not even going to make it till when he gets called up, or if he does get called up. Blue paper. Not a first. Speak of the devil. Giancarlo. Going to the Yankees. Well, Max, if that was true, Jason Dominguez's cards would be selling pretty low right now too, wouldn't they? It just depends on how much of the collective have invested in them. If there's 80% of the fucking people with money paying whatever his base auto is, $1,000, $1,200, I don't know. But if there's a bunch of those people paying that kind of money for base autos and God knows how much for numbered autos, he can fucking tank for 10 years before his prices come down. Pitcher autos all day, son. You already know it. It's kind of amazing that we haven't hit a green auto yet, though. Yeah, Witt too. Look at J-Rod. Yeah, Brent, I'm not being feces or facetious, however you say it. That is definitely the real deal. All right, here we go. True Gold first. Orioles. Is it Michel Desone? True Gold at a 50. Nice little hit right there. I don't know if he's any good or not, but I'll take a True Gold first, Bowman. Yeah, you get $250,000 up front, and basically zero chance of ever getting the other $750. AKA if he makes it to the Hall of Fame. Last 5. Here we go, gents. Hopefully I can come through for you on the last 5, man. There has to be a chrome auto in here, a color. That's going to be very odd to open a full case of blasters and not at least hit a green auto. But it's funny how the word gets around. I mean, for the first week that they talked about this bounty, I had no fucking idea. I thought it was a real $1 million bounty. And the whole time I'm like, how is somebody going to justify the Mike Trout super auto sold for fucking $400,000. Who is going to, in their right mind, give somebody $1 million for this kid's superfractor auto? And then I'm like, well, you know, it's Dave and Adams. You know, I'm sure they have pallets and pallets of this stuff. So what if they make $1 million investment putting a bounty on it? It's probably going to drive up the prices of the stuff they have. So maybe that $1 million turns into something else and it makes them money just for putting that bounty out there. So I was thinking like that. There's a green, but it's not backwards. And then somebody told me what was really going on. It's really $250, and it's the other $750 if he makes it into the Hall of Fame. And I'm just like, come on. That part never got passed along with anybody. They just ran with $1 million bounty, $1 million bounty, $1 million bounty. Somebody else said that too. You've seen an auto from a blaster not be backwards, personally? Oh, no shit. All right, that gives me hope then. There's a green right there, so hopefully that's an auto. It's been a while since we hit like a red from retail. You pulled 5 autos and 3 blasters. None were backwards. Come on, son. I might have been born night, but it wasn't last night. Chrome or paper? Did you have a chrome and a paper in the same blaster, maybe? There's one of those magenta lunar joints. Well, here we go. Last blaster. Hopefully we see something peeking. Oh, there you go, right there. Canary auto coming up. Man, literally the last fucking box. How crazy is that? The last box we fucking hit one. You should get it by next Friday. Well, that's a green chrome too. So that'd be dope if we can get lucky here and get two of them. I'm sure it's a pitcher. There's no doubt about it. Last 5. I mean, only Chris Leroy can open a 40 case fucking blaster and figure out how to wait until the very last one to pull the colored chrome auto out of it. Meanwhile, people are jumping ship left and right going, oh my god, this is terrible, this is terrible. That might be a Drew in there. Elijah Green, Brady Hoos. Had 49? Holy shit. Not at... Bro, I cannot believe Meyer is charging $43 for a blaster retail. I mean, that is just wild, man. I think it's 43 after tax. And Target charges 29. I mean, I'm not going to be able to find any in store around here. The dudes with the sweatshirts and flip-flops are in full force buying Bowman for some reason. Nobody's ever bought Bowman around here, ever. And for some reason this year, they're wiping the fucking shelves off. Austin Charles and Munoz. Bro, it's so funny. When we walk into stores with my kids, like if we go to a Meijer, Target, or Walmart, I mean, I am probably 80% in picking out the guys in the parking lot that are going to shuffle their way back to the card aisle to fucking see if there's any Prism football or something like that. I mean, with a high rate of fucking accuracy, I can pick those guys out. It's probably just my area. There must be some type of dress code that I don't know about. Similar. Believe it or not, these guys are a little bit more husky than I am. I mean, I'm a fat fuck, no question about it. But some of these guys make me look pretty svelte, if you know what I'm saying. And I was pretty, athletic most of my life. Even as a portly gentleman in my middle age, I think I still move around pretty good for a guy who almost died a couple years ago from the flu. And I definitely don't have the Prism pre-buy shuffle that a lot of these guys do. Miguel Vargas. I look like a numbered card for a second. I do. All right, here we go. Down to the last few hits on the table. Will there be redemption? Or will there be another 28 people very upset at Chris Leroy? Probably the latter. But I'm hoping not. Trying to build this up. Got a green paper in there too. So we got 4 hits to end it with. Yeah, I got you. I got you the guy you were looking for, right? I actually came through for you for once. It's because you were nice to me and you helped me with the list. Louis Lara Lunar for the Brew Crew. I don't know exactly, but I'm guessing it's probably going to be in the high 30s. But what I'm going to do, I might just list like 10 of them, or like 10 breaks at a time, 2 packs at a time. And I'll do like some type of tiered system. The more spots you buy, like like you buy 1 to 2 spots, it's whatever the spot price is. But if you buy like 3 to 5, I can knock a few bucks off. And if you buy more than 5, try to make it for the people who are buying multiple spots where they can get a little bit of a deal. But I just, it's expensive. It's high risk, high reward. Very high reward. And even if the packs suck, we should still pull, I would imagine, quite a few Ohtanis out of 18 packs. Because the checklist isn't very big. And, a $200 base card, you send it in for grading, you can turn that 30-something bucks into $800 real quick. Brett Batty Green, rookie, going to Joey Saldana. Out of 99. All right, gents. Lunar Magenta, first Bowman. Dodgers. I can never hit the main guy from the team. Logan Wagner for the Dodgers. Out of 199. Going to Brent. You got a card, Brent. All right, let's see if this is just a green. It is. Cole Young, green refractor, going back to Ben Mann. All right, here it is. Canary Auto. Who's it going to be? And again, hang out with me, guys, for a minute. As soon as we're done, I'm going to count the hits. I'll do a recap and then count the hits. Canary Auto, I see a bat. First Bowman. Going to the Angels, Bo Slate. Jorge Ruiz at a 75. Bo Slate with the last hit. I don't know if he's any good or not. Oh, he's the Chase guy? Really? And there it is, gents. Blaster case number 1. I hope tomorrow's blaster case is much, much better than that. All right, let me get all the numbered stuff together. We'll do a little recap. I thought, what's the other guy's name? DeJesus, is he on there? Look how many Spencer Jones chromes we hit. That's crazy, man. Another one. He's the Angel Chase. Nice. All right, base chromes. Collier, Jones, Collier, Jones, 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 Jones. 5 Spencer Jones chromes and 1 Drew Jones out of a fucking case of blasters. 1 Drew Jones chrome out of a case. So if you're one of these guys that likes to sell first chromes for fucking $1.99 and destroy the market, please don't do it with Spencer Jones or Drew Jones. These guys are not easy to hit, and don't give those cards away. All right, numbered stuff. Let's count it first. 1, 2, 3, 4, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 29 base numbered cards. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 autos. 35 hits out of 40 blasters. Again, that's comparable to last year. I mean, that's pretty fucking good, man. That's almost a hit per blaster. I don't have my abacus in front of me, but I think my math is correct. That's almost a hit per blaster. Caminero and Collier on the Lunars. 6 autos, only 2 papers. I mean, I think I'm kind of disappointed we didn't get a green shimmer, and a canary kind of deal. We didn't get at least 2 colored chrome autos. Here's all of our Lunars. A lot of first Bowman guys in here. All these will be sleeved and top loaded. So here it is. Blade, James Muncy, Chione, Henry Davis gold, Jordan Westberg green. Yeah, it was up there last year for sure. I agree with you. We have to see what tomorrow's case does to kind of make a, get a little bit of an average going. Plus, I'm going to get a case for Brent tomorrow, so he's going to rip a case. So after 3 cases, I think we could probably make a fair assessment. Gold chrome, Giancarlo Gomez, Jordan, Cole Young green, Logan Wagner magenta, Brett Batty green, Elijah green canary, Santana purple, Moreno pink, Eric Brown green shimmer, Alvarez at a $4.99, Bishop at a $4.99, Gutierrez at a $99, Jack off at a $2.99, Edwin Arroyo at a $3.99, Dominguez at a $75, Bucks in the $2.50. And our autos. We'll start with the best first. Inganoan Pananguingua, base paper for the Cardinals. Jorge Ruiz, canary chrome refractor, going to the Angels, Bo Slate. Diego Hernandez, base chrome, going to Blake. Roman Anthony, going to Adam. Chase McDermott, blue paper auto to 150, going to Bo. And Nick Vaught, going to Louis Gekas, base auto. So again, 35 total hits out of 40 blasters. It's not bad, man. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 autos, 4 of them chrome, 2 paper. 1 Drew Jones out of a case of blasters. I'm more shocked about that than anything. And then, so this weekend, got a bunch more Monopoly. National packs tomorrow, and blaster case PYT number 2 will go up at some point tomorrow as well. Thanks, guys. Have a great night. Love you. Peace.